All right, let's see if we can get some muck out of this thing. Now it does have plates inside here, so it does have little holes where stuff can drain through, but not big stuff. So they put plates inside the frame rails before they welded them together. Get it out of there. Looks like we got some acorns and stuff. Anyway, you get the idea. Alright, so I flushed the frame rails pretty good, and you can see the stuff that comes out of here. And you can tell it was a dirt road car, gravel road car. You know, there's a little bit of it washed away, but there's a big pile of stuff here. You got all these frames, holes in the frame here, but it has block-off panels in here in some places, and they do have small holes in them so stuff can drain all the way through. But for the big stuff, you have to kind of go this way and that way, trying to spray it all out of there, and use these holes up here to kind of help shoot it in there. Now you can take your garden hose, if you have some kind of sprayer like I got, you know, a sharp cone tip on it, turn it on, and you can stick the hose part down there and just feed it up in there, and it'll go all the way down the frame rail down here until it stops. So there was tons of stuff that flushed out of there to the bottom. But so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to turn the chassis upside down and then go through and flush it again, because it's still full of gravel. That stuff all, you know, it's heavy, it doesn't want to really flush out of there that well. So I'll try turning it on its side and, you know, seeing what I can get to shake out of there. Probably won't get it all out, but I want to get at least all the dirt and the muck out of it that can cause an issue when I'm painting, because I don't want to be painting this thing and get, you know, the paint go into one of these holes and blow dirt and stuff back out on the paint job. All right, I got a rock stuck in there. I'm gonna have to knock out with a screwdriver. Another one there, another one there. So if you kick it up in the back, you can kind of flush out the smaller pebbles down the frame rails and down into this down in here, and it comes out through there. But there was just stuff everywhere in here, man. As you can see by all the gravel all over the driveway here. Look at this mess. And it's just a bunch of crap, you know what? There's what's left of some upholstery that some rodent made a nest out of. It's good that there's all these holes in this frame, because you can kind of get that blast nozzle up in there and really shoot it in there. If you had a pressure washer, it'd be really, really awesome, but my mom and dad has one, but I didn't feel like going down there and getting it, coming down here using it and then taking it back, so I'll just use that. So I'm going to go ahead and clean off the driveway and get this mess cleaned up out here, let this dry. Still no arrowheads. Well, I'm having trouble getting this washed off. It's so thick and heavy that it's just taking forever to get it washed down. So I guess I'll have to do, look at that. Look how much stuff was inside that frame. Wow. No wonder it didn't want to. I'll have to hurry before that cardboard gives up on me. Golly. All right, gonna have to work quicker. The chassis is upside down. I kind of left it that way after I washed the frame rails downward to get all the rocks and stuff out, and then I let it dry. I mean, it's mostly dry now because the sun's out and it's kind of hot today, but anyway, I wanted to show this frame rail. This is the one that's had a little issue. So you can see how ripped up that is there. Humped up here. This kind of has a drop off to it here. So I'm going to go in here and I'm going to hammer and dolly all this out, get it all nice and flat and back to shape. Alright, I got the frame rail all straightened up on the bottom side here, right here. This is that one that had a little bit of a few wrinkles in it. So I hammered and dollied it back out. I still got to do this side, or the top side, but I'm going to wait until I flip the frame back over. So when I was cleaning this chassis, I found a rodent's nest on this side of the cradle up in here, and rodent urine, I'm assuming, is very toxic. I'm assuming it rusts metal real bad, because it seems like it's just the case with the cars I've worked on. So I ended up having to cut a piece out and put a patch in. It was kind of amazing. The rest of the chassis is fine. I didn't see any deep bad rust like this piece here, this area here had. Just a little small spot, but I got it all patched up. So I'm going to move on to removing some transmission mounts here. Not going to be fun.